This live stream is sponsored by PSL, Sound, Light and Stage.
That's us today.
Hello and welcome to Sanders Park. We're live.
Sanders Park, did you say?
Sanders.
Oh, Sanders, yes, lovely.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
I'm with Jason Clout here, Jason Paul Clout.
That's right, middle name is very important. Thank you very much. Welcome to everyone today coming along to listen to some absolute, two wordsmiths, I'd say. Just sitting down and commenting some beautiful code today.
Wordsmith.
The weather out there at the moment looks like the sun's coming through, but if we're honest, there we go. It's 14 degrees and there's a bit of wind out there, nor'wester, but to be honest with you, Joe, I'm quite glad that I'm in here because it looks like a horrible day to be running around in the wet, if I'm honest with you.
There's been some gilded shower fronts. And
I'm not too sure what's going to happen next because looking out there now, it looks beautiful.
it does look beautiful. We are going to go and have a look at the last three games that these two teams have played.
Oh, look at this.
Stratford, Eltham have been on a form run at the moment and just continuing to do so. Tukapa later in the season, they've really come through with the second round, double the points. That's where they've really formed their magic.
Well, it's a decent season, and a lot of people may not know this, Joe, but rugby is a game of two halves. And so in the second half of this rugby season, Tukapa has really come really well and hard at the
really
end.
hard.
Yeah. Which is perfect at the right time, and it's good to come up against a strong Eltham team, a really good yardstick. I was actually having a wee chat with the coach Nathan this morning, actually, and he was looking forward to the challenge today. And those were his words. He used yardstick, which I thought was going to be good to put to use today.
Well, you've got to measure how hard it will be.
Yeah, that's the thing, and once you know how hard it's going to be, you can really prepare for what's about to come at the back end of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's really important that back end's, you're ready for that.
Oh, it has to be. You have to come in driving on the front foot and just attack, keep going.
Momentum.
Yeah, that's right. No pulling out, just moving forward the whole time.
Yeah, and we're just going to have a look at this points table. No, we're not. We're going to look at Tukapa, Patrick Howard, Liam Burnett, and Scotty Mello.
That's not bad to have at the top of the table, is it?
He is a man with 2 legs and 10 toes. And Joshua Keach, he's back at lock. He'll join with Alexander Klitschkov Perry.
Tall men.
Tall men.
Yeah, tall men.
Wouldn't expect any other way. And Chris Jollins.
Fertile Chris Jollins coming in at number 6 really well. Yeah, it's good. Nathaniel Peters in at 8 and Mairangi Lapo and at 7. Hell of a back 3 on the back of the scrum there. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to play one outs with any of them.
Yeah.
Into the backs now. Hey, it's good to see some of these guys back in here. Mason Porteous, welcome home, mate. I know it's been a wee while. We haven't seen you yet.
Hey,
good to have you here. Henry Miles, SpongeBob, once again, you want to that's solid in the midfield, isn't it? Those shoulders are going to absolutely hurt some ribs today, hopefully. Jack Gilmore, he's got 2 feet and 10 toes also, which is perfect. Luke Taplin, honestly, every time I look at that guy's eyes, I melt away. Yeah, it's something special. He's a beautiful man. And then we got Brad and Wata also out there just hanging about, kicking stones until they get the ball. It's a wet day, so hopefully they get to feel it today. But rock and roll, lads. Go hard. And here we have the reserves. Drav, good to see Drav out there. And Brendan Dent, Jesus, that guy's got an absolute half on, hey? He's a full 80-minute man coming off the bench today. Josh Platford, Patrick Syme, Campbell Woodmass, Thomas Stokes and Lagan Kumara take out the reserves here.
Very good.
Thanks.
And we'll move on to Stratford. Eltham, Marika Parker, he's with Bishop, and Harry Hansen will link, and those boys will thruple their way through the breakdown. And we've got Semi Balasina, he's at 4, Matthew Kizik, he's a been impressive lately. He's coming to run into some great form.
Yeah, they're both tall men as well, the 4 and 5. They're also for Stratford, which is going to be great for their line-out.
Dale Bailey will swing to 7. Hemipo Cunningham. He'll be at 8. Adam, well, we're going to move on to the back line. And we're going to replace that 9 with Adam Lennox.
Is this your is this fantasy?
No, I wish I could pick and choose.
Yeah.
Obey Samante, he'll be at 10. Nathan Clough, he's there. Rocky Olsen, he's just a ranging 13. He'll be like a sort of like, forgotten, doesn't matter. Blake Christie, he's 14. Brendan Coop.
He's young, isn't he? He's
Blake
playing,
Christie, yeah.
14, jeez. Good on him.
Tim Kelson will join Aaron Toslin, Butler and Merchant, Grayling, Houghton and Muir. That'll be 22.
Oh, here the boys come. Let out by the skipper. How are you, mate? Dad to be.
Dad to be.
Good on you, pal.
Good to see.
Yeah, good work. I think that might have been after a Tukapa party. Rumour has
Is that right?
Yeah.
Upon conception.
Which is good, yeah. I think they might even, names have been floated of calling their child Tukapa or Chook. One of the two is, they're in the top 3 anyway from what I've been told. Close sources tell me, close to the people.
Yeah.
Quick cuddle before kickoff here.
I've seen they've made them wait a little bit here too.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait on.
Yeah, bit of anticipation, you know. Yeah. Weather looks primo out there now though, but give me 10 minutes and it may be raining again.
Stratford Streltham. They are used to what?
Weather conditions that are wet and boggy. We go back a few years when they actually got the win over us over there, and some of the boys were suffocating in mud at the bottom of scrums. So yeah, I think this is going to play right into the hands of Streltham today if the weather continues to be absolutely terrible.
St Porteous goes semi-deep. Out to
Casper
in the middle.
Here we go. We're going edge to edge.
Holding out Tukapa. Hold there.
Now here's Kuman. See what this man can range with his skater-like footwork.
Hold.
As we back up the guts.
Alex Perry, tall man. Let's go, boys. Tukapa in the blue and white hoops today. Stratford in the red, white and black colours. Just to clarify.
Thank you for that confirmation, Jason.
Gold. A lot of people, both of our listeners might not be aware of that. Hi, Mum. And good clearing kick there from Stratford.
To get it abreast of the 50-metre park. The sun is shining and the weather is sweet. Well, the front has just ended here. And Tukapa
rolling on. Hopefully they're rolling on like an incoming storm. Go and take some points here. Nice and direct here from Tukapa.
Well, Lightning and the Thunder is Lightning and the Thunder.
Thunder, yeah. It's a good song, that one, actually. I've discothequed a few times to that song.
Discotheque?
Yeah. It's a flash move I do on the dance floor. Here we go, up the guts.
Scotty Mello. He's a good fellow.
Jeez, you're a good wordsmith. It's unbelievable stuff. Perry, is that Perry again? Very tall. Alexander, I didn't realise was his full name.
He's got a Muay Thai belt,
fine, boys.
I believe.
What colour is that one?
He's green.
Oh, good stuff. Good grappler?
Yeah, he likes to,
I've seen him grappling a few
more of
times,
a smolder, I think.
Yeah. Like an overhugger.
Up, boys. He's in the ball. He doesn't need to roll away. Taken him by Tukapa, turnover, Stratford ball.
Very clear there from Paul. Thank you very much for that, mate. I've got no idea what happened there. I'm glad someone does out there, Joe.
Paul Williams, I think he might be just experienced enough to know what he's doing.
Boys,
this is not his first rodeo, as they say.
Let's go.
So hopefully he comes and brings the experience that he's got and really lets this game flow today.
Well, he might have an abstract interpretation of what's going to go on.
Feet up under each other.
Well, he's the referee's probably. You
Maybe.
know, I don't know sometimes. Well, I don't know the rules
Right,
anyway,
wait
so
for
I
the
just sort of
calls,
believe what they
Crouch.
say as a referee.
What are the lines
Boyd.
Yeah.
that they need to read between?
Well, that's an interpretation, I guess.
Sit.
Is that the
Hold now.
definition of interpretation?
That's right.
Stay 7, stay.
No. Good scrum there, out the back and clearing Stratford. What a big kick. Nice one.
So he was inside of the 22, so he will get it just outside of the 50.
It's a good kick. It's probably the best kick I've seen
here's our mark source.
today to date.
We just had a situation before the power just
10
cut,
metres, 10 metres,
and we had to run and check if the washing machine was overloading the circuit.
10 metres.
Which reminded me, Jason, running in the rain, should I walk, then I'll get less rain on me?
Well, this goes back to the olden days, actually, where they tested this theory in the rain, funnily enough. And
With a raincoat or?
well, no, it didn't really matter. I don't think it mattered what they wore, but one person ran in the rain,
Yes.
the other person walked in the rain, and they did that for a kilometre. At the end of that kilometre, they were both wet,
Oh, wow.
so it didn't really matter. Yeah, so you can run if you like, or you
Great
can
first scrum, boys. Real
walk, and at the end of the day, you're still
our
going
mark.
to get wet, I would suggest, is what the science is behind it anyway.
That's another story with jeans. I think you can. There's so much bacteria that you can get on jeans, so you can just keep wearing them.
You wash jeans?
Nah.
You know what I did here? I heard putting them in the freezer is as good as washing
What
them.
the heck?
I couldn't believe it
Good.
myself, but yeah, so
Boyd.
for all you guys out there, hey, text in on the text line. Do you wash
Sit.
your
Hold.
jeans? Yay or nay? Are they still playing? Oh, back to rugby. Here we go. Oh, it's a charge down, and we're on.
And Collins and Jarrett, he grabs it. Back to Perry, who's just got a pole-like penetration of the defence.
God, he's big.
He's thunderous. And out to Hinardo
Oh,
Miles.
yeah, look at that thing. Look at him go.
He's always likes to take on the line. Mason Porteous
Missed ball there. No. Good
has been
patience.
on the
thank
Arabian
you.
Yes.
Peninsula for the first part of the season.
What's he doing out there?
I don't know. Well, it hasn't been really said.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
he was.
Violent
We
red.
believe he was playing rugby for a.
Violent over.
That's not bad. It'll be hot over there, I would suggest.
Yes.
Do they still play 40 minutes? That wasn't that crash hot, boys. Let's,
Yeah, it's out off red.
yeah, nice. Jeez, I can't get over how clear and concise referee Paul Williams is being today. It's brilliant for someone like myself that doesn't really know what's going on here to really clear things up.
Yeah. To really smooth over. Obviously, rugby,
Drop out, right
a
out.
simple game played by complicated men.
That's right, yes. Yes, when we tend to... Complicated men, you know. One of my favourite things in life is being a complicated man. Keeping people on their toes.
Simple Man by Lennon Skinner. That could be also conceived as a complicated man. Back to Chris Jolins,
Stay, hold here,
the
here.
newly
Father
recently
to be.
conceived child.
Going
Yeah,
mate.
you're good, you're good.
Great nudge.
A shout out to Auntie Barbara, who's watching from Somerset,
Barbara, how are you, love? Good to see you.
and Ivan. You probably
A few messages coming in from people. Do you or do you not wash your jeans? Here's one texter has said yes.
he does. What's his jeans? Okay.
Well, it's just
there,
yes. I don't know if he does wash his jeans or he doesn't wash his jeans, but thanks for that.
Same deal,
Keep
hold
them coming through.
What's the thawing
wasn't-
process? You wear them when they're
Play,
still
boys, play.
frozen, I guess, if you're in a
Over.
hurry. Now,
Okay, that's one.
as Harry Hansen takes it off the back to
Go
Lennox.
forward.
Daniel's gone. Look at the wheels on the man.
Oh, Nathaniel
Over.
Peters dragged a shade
go.
down.
Looking good
Nice,
here too. Cover
mister.
rolling forward.
Advantage.
structure.
Offside,
Here we go.
midfield. 5.
And Mason Porteous.
Oh, that'll play.
Oh, we've got it.
Oh, blessings. Bless, bless, bless. Great try.
Blessed being the name of the Kuman. What a try.
That looked good. At first, when he kicked the ball, I thought, what are you doing? And then it actually worked out pretty good in the end. So good on you, mate.
And look how this came to be.
Beautiful. It was
And-
lucky Weasel was there, otherwise the ball would have hit someone in the back of the head.
And Brad Koeman looked like a tennis ball boy at the Australian Open trying to get a ball in the corner. And he did it like that. fantastic stuff, flamboyant.
Looked good at the
Fantastic.
end, yeah. I did enjoy the jump up at the end. Athletic.
Mason Porteous, he sort of needs a headband with that hair sort of going in his face.
Yeah, I like to picture Mason Porteous in some kind of head attire, headgear. Yeah, keep the hair out of his face because it is a nice, beautiful face to look at. One of my favourites actually.
Yeah.
But don't tell him that because he will kick me
Have you seen him?
out of.
Well, too bad
the area
he's
he lives.
probably might watch this. You're gonna have to look at him one day, maybe in the supermarket.
Oh yeah, well I do often look at him in the supermarket, but he may or may not know that.
Is that better if I put it up there?
Ooh.
And Porteous just bends it
Oh,
around.
He's pulled that like a schoolboy. It's 5-zip to the Chooks here today.
Yeah. In the top of the table, Stratford, Eltham, Stratham, the Shakespearean Cheesemen.
Oh, go on. Is that
Just behind you guys.
Shakespearean cheesemen?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, Stratford is
The cheese.
a
capital.
Shakespeare name
Oh,
town.
yes, that's right. Oh, I love this, man. Always learning. Thank you for.
Well, I'm learning off you, your presence.
It's good. It's lovely here, isn't it? This is such a great day. As the old timers say, Joe, you probably heard
Got the advantage,
rugby.
Got the,
you know.
got the advantage.
Right, that.
And what's that soccer game? Anyway.
Oh,
Go away now.
yeah. Shout out to Jimmy
week.
Webley.
Advantage over
Hopefully
for the
his soccer
Knockback
went good today.
Oh, does he,
Oh,
he plays
knock
football
on.
now.
yeah, he's got
Leave it,
it.
And
boys,
players
take it
continued.
down.
Rocky Olsen,
Oh, what a
inside
ball.
Adam
Great
Lennox.
run.
It is like ice skating.
Alexander Perry did well to get back there and make that tackle. God, he's a tall man.
Ooh. Chris
Right.
Jollins doing some NFL stuff.
In the middle of the field here, Shredder, you've got
That's
options
Bishop.
either way.
Good work, tackler. Get out. Keep moving.
Lennox to Harry Hensan.
Boom. Alexander Perry. Tall man.
He's a tall man.
We'll
You
have
know
that.
what they say about tall men?
Big socks.
Big socks.
Yeah, Paul Williams again. Just great on that whistle today so far. So good.
38 decibels.
Is that the legal limit?
I've heard larger. I've had larger decibels, and yeah, not releasing the ball in the tackle.
Thank you for clearing that up. 'cause
Brilliant
I
piece of
had no idea.
graphics that Riddles has sort of applied for us today.
Well, it takes the thinking really out of what we're doing here completely, isn't it?
Oh,
All we have to do
there's-
is read what the person has put up there for us, which is perfect.
4, 5.
Hopefully put
Hold,
something
we'll
up
go,
shortly
hold it.
so we've got something else to discuss up here. Another text coming in through, do you wash or not wash your jeans? Another person has texted and they've said no.
No,
No,
hold.
they don't wash your jeans.
I'm not sure if it's no, they don't
It's
wash their
disgusting.
jeans, or if they do wash. No, I do wash my jeans.
Now inside the 5.
Keep those texts coming through on the text
Hold
line.
in there, Tukapa, hold there.
And Mason Porteous is like a Francois Stain of a nudge.
Jeez, he put snow on that thing.
It's
Good
like a
kick.
Sandow cross. Francois Stain.
Yeah, okay.
Wonder what
So-
he's up to now.
Sandow.
Francois Stain.
Francois Stain.
Yeah.
He's probably making what's beef jerky and the big industry of Bok meat.
Oh yeah, he loved a big bit of meat, didn't he?
No, what's Bok meat called?
As in the Springbok, the meat itself.
No, the meat that you eat.
Okay, number up.
Oh, there is
Number up.
a,
You've got
they
time,
do
you've
the
got
big
time.
sausages too, don't they? The big round ones.
Mm.
Text in if you know what meat they eat.
Okay. Advantage knock
catch
on
there.
by Blue at the line out.
Just seemingly meters it up.
You're bang on.
Another good whistle
You're
call
bang on,
Yeah.
but
from
there's a
Paul
knock on
Williams.
back here first. Knock on by Tukapa.
And I like the way he
top of the line
blows
out.
too.
Scrum 50.
Yeah, he's been one of the best on the whistle. He's
Nice, mate.
very good at blowing that thing. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Here we are.
Apologies for the language from Liam Bennett.
Really good, boys. Really good in this area, eh? Same again, please.
With a mushy peas of a base, obviously to a good salad, you want it to be crisp and tight, but what we have here in the grass is a mushy peas situation. It's pretty much having a salad.
They've almost put too much balsamic vinegar over it, and it's decided to get a bit damp, hasn't it? The lettuce has started to wilt, and it's getting cut up, and it's like having a Burger King BK with cheese the next morning. You know what I mean? You buy it the day before, you come home, you wake up, it's sitting on your chest, and all of a sudden the lettuce has gone a bit soft. That's exactly what is happening to the grass out there at the moment, which is going to fit right into Stratford's play here.
You need to take a step.
Step back.
Advantage here again.
Nice from the referee there. Shot, bang. Oh.
What a hit from Whara. He absolutely pounded him into the...
On the far side and on this time.
Lettuce.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt last time, but not this time.
Oh, he's in... Oh, man, in the air. Well, that's... Which begs the point. Do you just if that's the rules, then do you just run... oh, it's not the penalty, but if you can't tackle a man in the air, why don't you just jump when you're going to get tackled?
Well, that's the thing. This is some of the rules in rugby is what's a very confusing game for me to watch and to learn, because it's a very contact sport. But you can only do it sometimes. Back in my day, when I played rugby, you could tackle people back then, and as long as it was sort of below the chin, you're all good. I didn't do a hell of a lot of it myself, tackling, but other people did.
Clothesliners.
I was sort of more of a sort of hiding behind some of the big guys.
Let's go, have it again,
my
please.
defensive sort of tactic.
Hide behind the defence and be that last man to
just in case.
Fly in.
Yeah.
Harry Henson throws.
Out now.
To
Advantage.
Scott Jerry, essential.
One, collapse.
Oh, there's a man catapulted outside of the ruck.
Good tackle there by Weasel.
Richard Clough.
You got the advantage, Stratford,
Parker,
from the
I'm not
line
sure
out
if it's a
more.
relation of Joseph Parker, but Stratford here mounting some momentum. Third phase develop, putting Tukapa on the stresses early.
Knock on there. We're going back. One at the maul, collapsing.
Great work again there by Paul Williams.
Very assertive. He might win the
Tukapa
day,
one,
really.
I suggest if there is a player of the day that it goes to Paul.
That's right.
Because without him, it's pretty hard to play, isn't it?
It would be like that Spanish version of rugby, where they fight each other and stuff. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't mind watching that, though. It'd be quite good to see.
We might have to
just go
bring a video up. Do you got data? I don't.
I think so.
He is. What are you doing?
Where there's like 3 games going at once. This is maybe the backfields of Toko, so same stuff happens, but...
It looks good here.
Just make it clear,
what was you saying then? I wasn't listening.
Were
you just commentating?
I was just talking, yeah.
Nice one. Sorry, I'm not that good at multitasking. I'm going to see this.
Knock on there. It was off the line out, so we scrum here.
The Spanish rugby.
Nah. Hey.
Yeah, Spanish
We're gonna have a
rugby.
scrum here.
Football/rugby, like Gaelic football.
Oh, yeah. Spanish.
Here's our mark, guys. Boys, do you reckon on this side we can just get a little bit lower? Because I'm just seeing a lot of height up here. Let's just come down a little bit, eh?
Beautiful
okay, boys,
pictures there of the lettuce.
The people willing enough to walk in the rain and get as wet as they would if they run.
Bind! Set!
And a scrum.
Stay!
God, I love scrums. Great D.
Tackle now, boys, away!
It's just the men falling over each other.
Okay, balls there, balls
working
there.
hard on the D here. Let's go, lads. Stratford piling in, looking dangerous.
Tukapa forming a
Keep working
line.
back, boys.
Big wall of D.
big wall of
Short,
D.
short.
Thank you, Paul Williams. Very clear.
He might have been talking about Liam.
Mm.
And Owen.
Short again,
Short again.
Yeah, he is in there.
Onside, boys, onside.
Short
Great
man.
D.
Oh, short man.
D.
On the
Adam
line,
Lennox.
boys.
There's Weasel standing up tall as you can go.
Posturous, low positioning
On the
from
line.
Streltham.
Short again.
Great D here
Not
from
now.
Tukapa. Showing good ticker.
Just
Right.
Oh, I didn't see it.
and as Semi Valicina, he flies over.
Great try.
300 mil flyover. Plop you down. I wouldn't want to tackle him. He's a big man.
He is a tall man. Tall man.
He could have been standing at the 5 metre and leant over.
I think so. If he just fell forward like a bridge. Boom. Look, here he goes. And
Just
there.
lean over.
Well done.
The equaliser
Is that water?
Game
levels
on.
the scores.
We're all go.
We all go. This Bolivian Barocca that I had earlier has really kicked in. I'm not sure the contents of it, but something my workmate gave to me.
And you look good. You're ready to go. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
There's Rocky Olsen. William Farrell, like.
good name? Great name.
William?
Rocky Olsen.
Rocky Olsen.
Yeah.
Very cool name. Rocky Road, oh, great ice cream.
My favourite. Do you like?
Wasn't it taken
Oh.
off? And
He's missed that too. Unlucky off the tee there for Rocky Olsen. If you had an OnlyFans, what name would you give yourself?
what's that?
It's an old wooden ship.
Depends how wide
Oh.
you go. But
Yeah, I'm
but
not
it's
sure.
real
The
estate.
Dragon Slayer.
The Randy Uppercut.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a good name. That's one of
Deep
my brother's
hole.
alter egos. Is Randy Uppercut.
Randy Uppercut.
Yeah. Quite interesting when Randy Uppercut comes
What's
up
his
to play.
OF name?
I think it's Randy _69. And I think at the moment there's a discount code he's got, so $3.99 per month for some short films.
And that is at Randy
At Randy,
Uppercut.
yes, Uppercut _69
69
.com .in.
AU. I think you might be running out of
Yeah.
AU anyway.
And
Back
rugby.
to Roman Fimasuli.
Okay, holding in front,
He's
boys.
just a
holding
good
in front
spreader
Here. Hold there.
of the Pilfred,
Oh,
and
now.
Mason Porteous does one of his centralising bombs, and
He has got a
Tackle
big
now,
boot.
tackle
he has got
now.
a big boot. Aptitude
Oh, here
is
we
what he
go.
has.
Use. Leave it, boys.
Now Streltham. They look calm with the ball.
They do. They're doing people's yards up the
Use
guts
it.
here, building a foundation, earning it, and they kick it. Good nudge. Oh,
Good nudge.
bit of backspin
No
on
gravity on that.
that. Yeah. And here we are to a line out where we see the tall men. Alexander Perry there walking across, one sock down. God, he's tall. He's a tall man.
What's Alex Perry's OF name?
The Great White Hype.
The Great White Height.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Big polar bear, man. It's a thing. It's a sort
good
of beauty.
mast?
Yeah. I don't even. It's I don't even pay
Got
the
the
discounted price. I
advantage.
pay
Play
full
the man
price
in
because
the
Alex
air.
Perry's big man, tall man.
Just hold that mark, please, Doc. No advantage, guys. Play the man in the air.
Once again, Paul, very clear on the whistle. Thank you very much for letting me know what's going on here today, Paul.
Yep, good there. Just play
Thank
the
you
man
very
in the
much.
air.
Kamsamida. Kamsamida, as they say in Korea.
Bilingual, what a cunning linguist, aren't you?
Cunnilingus.
Cunning linguist.
Cunnilinguist, yeah.
Didn't know that about you. I didn't. I actually know a bit of Spanish.
Do you?
My penny é muy grande y rojo.
Oh, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. That's all the Spanish. I don't understand Spanish. I
Oh.
can say those words and I know what they mean.
Because you're really popping my tyres there, and I don't.
It's
Are you flirting with me?
I'm not sure. Like
You don't
I'm
know.
not-
You could be. That's
it's crazy.
the thing.
Yeah. What I said would suggest that I was flirting
Got
with
'em
you.
all.
What I said in Spanish.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Got 'em all.
Speaking of D, here come Tukapa on and Stratford. Oh, and we knock it on.
Knocked on.
So
Scrum
we're back
down.
on D.
Alex Perry, you can't touch it while it goes down the tunnel. You're a lock.
Come on, mate. Keep your hands off it.
Particularly between, well, talking about languages, between twins, all the Ames, my mates, they have a language between twins, womb mates.
Oh, go on.
And they talk their own language in ways.
Does it sound different, or is it if they got ESPN or something?
I don't know if it's aerial based or
satellite or some kind of AI.
yeah.
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Who knows? I wish I could do that. Sometimes,
Boy!
just between you and me, I talk to myself.
Oh shit.
Set!
So imagine having a twin to talk to in your own language as well.
Well, you've got to talk to four of you, doesn't it? Your
boys.
alter egos.
I do. Sometimes I'm not even in the conversation. There's Ned out there.
You boys
You know,
weren't
Ned,
even in
good
there.
to see him
Nice
signing
little
back up for
crouch.
Tukapa
Come over
too,
to me,
Ned.
guys. Come over here.
Good to
My
see
bad
he's
there,
got
boys. You boys
one of
weren't
his
even
childs on
in
a
there.
leash.
Nice
That's a
little
very
crouch.
important thing to keep
Apologies.
them.
Here we are.
safe.
You
I
mark.
reckon
Just come a little bit more.
we should put one of those
Here we
on
are.
Ned also while he's here.
Height.
Yeah.
Okay. Just keep that height up, please, boys. Not too high,
Scrums.
not too low. Let's just stay level, please.
How good.
There's the wise words of Lawrence Coit. He says, "Get your head down and push."
Yes.
Crouch!
Lives life by that. Head down,
Yeah.
bum up. There's another
Head
one
down.
there. Yeah. That's something that I've really taken to heart.
Set! Hold!
And push. Won't be
And
a lot of
1
tracks on
2
that
1
lettuce.
2 1 2 push.
And out! Do they still do that?
Boys!
I used to
Yeah.
do that as a 10-year-old on the wing.
Use now.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think the louder
the wing?
the louder I called. Yeah, believe it or not,
You called
I
from
used
the
to
wing?
be- I used to be. Oh yeah, I'd feel strong. I feel like I'm contributing to the scrum. Eight boys, and then everyone pushes, and we win the scrum.
Okay, balls
And then
there,
what would happen?
use
They'd kick it
release.
out to me, or pass it
Holding.
out to me, and I'd
Yeah.
probably knock it on.
That's a beautiful insight.
Yeah, beautiful game, rugby. Another kick there after the scrum.
Another one. Just a bit of tit for tat. Who wants the ball?
Way
We're
down
going to
here.
put it over
Come
here. We're going to find our spot.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then we're going to settle ourselves. Have a cup of tea.
Relax, earn it.
Try not to burn your lips.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want that stinging Richard. You know what I
Stinging
mean?
Richard.
Yeah, it burns your lips. But yeah, that's very good insight there, actually, Joe.
Is that Steve Monroe's insight?
Steve Munro.
Boys,
Tell you
legs
what,
up.
you don't want to ask too many questions of
Legs
Steve
up.
Munro because he's a bit odd sometimes. You don't want to hear some of the
Took on the
answers
ball.
he's got. He's a good joker.
This is from
Steve Munro, yeah, you wouldn't.
Jason Paul Clout is, from.
They're two different people, but they look very similar. But Steve Munro has a brown leather jacket that he wears, so you can differentiate between Steve Munro and another person that may look similar to
Right.
him.
We'll get away with that. And
Full
Miles
Very liberal with the.
Marting a
Crouch,
lapel.
play.
Hanson with a hip high
Tackle now.
rocket ball.
Hold, boys, hold.
Scott Jury's come back from injury.
Away tackler. Good
Jerry.
job, mate. Well done.
He's probably been pig farming or something. I don't know the facts, so you can't really.
Dangerous.
Fictionalise
dangerous
that.
game, that pigs. They eat everything, you realise, apart from teeth.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that why they taste so good?
Yeah, yeah, because they don't waste a thing. So you
Inside
basically
the
get
22. Holding there,
every
two,
single
Tukapa.
kind of food
Clearly
there is
inside.
into a pig, and then you eat that pig. It's like a Willy Wonka type operation.
I heard that if you eat too much, obviously you eat too much pork, it's sort of like human meat. That's why you can get quite sick. But
Yeah.
that's why.
A lot of it does taste quite similar. Big thing, I don't know if you were aware with pork, is
Yeah, hold there,
you can
Tukapa.
get
Just hold there. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Stratty, can we come
there's
in,
so
please?
much so many
Halal
options.
pork as
Halal,
well.
yeah,
So
you
we
can
see
get
the
chops,
numbers.
you can get a mince,
Right in,
you can get
right
a
in,
loin,
right in.
A loin.
pork loin.
Is that in the loins?
Yeah.
The loin?
Tell you what, if you cook it
Oh.
right, yeah, it's good for
It
the
will,
loins.
it will be
Yeah.
good for the
Oh.
loins.
Bit of sage. Sage helps with the digestion of pork. Write that
Gone
down.
backwards.
Write that down. Sage helps with the digestion of pork.
Yeah.
All of you MD warriors and
And
herbal remedies, we
Okay,
can
Tukapa, hold
try
there,
our
hold
best
there,
to
hold
tell you
there.
about them.
Wait to be put on.
And it's a bit of a tit for tat.
Oh, there we go. Right on halfway.
Good
No,
run
you're on
from
the
Brendan
shoulder, you're not
Coop.
on the ball.
Good D line here from Tukapa. They're really shutting down that space. Alex
Use
Perry
it.
getting off.
Hold
Alexander
your feet.
Perry, excuse me. Tall man.
He's
Touched. All on.
played a couple seasons for Stratford Thunder, so he's a convert.
Is he?
He is a convert. Thank you,
Holding
Paul.
on. Ball down, please, 9. Ball down. Ball down.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, there
For
was a
one
release.
more
Then he got on
day.
straight away. 15,
Gotcha.
holding on.
I thought we were doing some kind of musical commentary.
I think we should. The people want it. Text in here. Another one. Yes. I'm picking that's for the Jeans again.
For the Jeans.
Once again, not sure.
Ball in the corner. Ball in the corner. Yeah, yeah, whoa.
Great nudge.
A great nudge
Thanks, Tukapa. Hold there.
from Obey. Samante.
Oh, we'll take that. You win.
Tackle!
Terrific take.
Hold there, straight
What's
in.
the money on the
Hold.
clearance?
Thank you.
Or they'll just go to Liam Benoit.
Oh,
Oh.
we'll have that. Smart from Nathaniel.
An abstract clearance from
Sorry, mate.
Nathaniel Peters.
Oh, come on, we're getting a bit sloppy here.
And-
Oh, we're off and racing. Have a look at your winger and then go and...
Advantage, knock
Thomas
on.
Stokes. Sort of like a bit of AFL there.
No, I'll play the knock. Scrum.
I'm going to put it down to the rain that we had earlier
You
today.
might be right. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, we're pretty
could
close
be
now.
playing into.
Is that better?
It didn't look like fun 10 minutes before the game was about to
Who's
start.
that there? Is that a prop?
Yeah.
Is it?
I thought, Christ, we're in for a long day here.
This reminds me of a
on
Ponsonby Park in 2005.
Oh, go
Quite a
on.
muddy game.
Yeah. What was the result in the end of that?
What is it?
The Ruffle Bay Snipers beat the
Oh,
Bombay Bats in a enthralling encounter.
I think I read about that. 05, wasn't it? 05? Or 09?
05,
I
yeah.
thought, yeah, no, I remember reading about that. Yeah.
And
Were
Terence.
you there? Was that you playing in that one?
Yeah, I was very young. I was only 5. But
Yeah, it's starting?
no, I was watching.
Oh, yeah.
Terence Mathwell, he had a runaway at the end of the game and stepped inside, give it back to Brandon Snipes, who...
He went in and...
Oh, you remember this as well?
Yeah, I remember reading it. It was
Wow.
it was on... I think it might have been on Stuff back then.
Yeah.
I'll probably find it. But what you were right. Once he passed it, he then ran after he caught it, didn't he?
Yeah, probably.
And that's what really catapulted the Bombay Snipers to
Scrum
be...
it down.
Sorry, the Bombay Bats
Righto.
Yep.
to their status
back on.
in
Here we are, boys. March,
the
mate.
Auckland region.
Scrum down.
Wow,
handball.
could be classed as Waikato. That's why the Bombay Bats weren't as, players didn't really want to go there because they weren't part of the Auckland.
Yeah. But look at them now, though.
Itness of Auckland.
Look at them now. After that 05
Nice and tight, boys. Nice and tight.
game, that one in particular. After that, the club actually went really well, really well, and they carried on
Crouch.
to greater things.
Bind.
At
Set.
times
Yeah,
in the
Well-
future, they did well.
with no alumni.
Wait there, mate.
And
Oh.
what a bump off!
Yeah, I'm glad I'm in the caravan, not
He
playing.
bent him over brilliantly, and
Folded
Rocky
him in
Olsen.
half. Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, mate, I was happy with that.
Forgot this was on actually.
It gets a bit like that
Go roll now,
anyway.
boys.
Adam Lennox.
Oh, great pass
Jerry.
and catch.
Just a lofty. There you go. Bishop.
They love banging away down here, don't they, Stratford, Eltham?
They like to go left.
Mm.
To the left, to the left.
Everything you own in a box to the left. Beyonce.
No hands.
Musical
Would you, or
jukebox. What was that?
was it?
You're a jukebox.
Oh, I'm a jukebox.
buddy.
Yes. I do love music, all types. Believe it or not,
now, Tukapa.
I'm quite a massive
No,
rap fan.
Oh,
Disagree.
Yeah,
wow.
of 80s and 90s rap.
Oh, Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, he's one of my favourites. He's dead now.
No, he lives in Argentina.
Is he? I thought he was in Cuba for a bit.
Rodrigo, my friend.
Dived over the
knows him.
ruck.
Yeah, he came
Andy
over
trying to tackle
and he
the
says
grab
that
well past the ruck.
apparently
No, hey, whoa.
What's his place
Tupac
like?
Shakur's and Rodrigo is doing folk music. But what were you saying?
6
Um,
off feet. Parts the break.
I was
down.
just about to mention if was going to ask you if you like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah,
I do. Isn't it a key ingredient to hollandaise sauce?
it's one of the major ones. Hollandaise it's quite a difficult thing to make, actually. Have you tried making hollandaise from scratch? I wouldn't know how to do it.
No. It's a key aspect
Yeah.
of...
You can purchase it, though, as a pre-made product.
If you want a happy mum on Mother's Day, get that hollandaise sorted.
Yep. On the eggs Benny. Back to rugby. Weasel here, standing up and throwing in the ball.
And back over to Harry Hansen. Lennox.
Is that his first name?
Adam's
His first name. Oh, everyone's rushing around, jumping around. Alex Perry, there he is. God, he's tall, man.
Chase
Great
Bailey,
ball.
we know. Ooh, what a roll from Rocky Olsen.
There we go. Oh, that's a great try by Eltham. Great try by Eltham.
They were interconnected.
They saw the softness in to the Tukapa D and exposed that.
They were on the one-way system,
Like
and
a bat
someone
out
was
of hell.
driving the wrong way
Look at
at
that.
4 o'clock.
I
And
think he was
just
even surprised.
Mate, he's
swiftly
actually in my mind, he was actually
presses
nowhere
his
near
ball
the
down on the riparian
He's
grass.
gone clearly over past the ball, off his feet.
What sort of soil are they running?
So it's
Do you know,
the
is it
two
a-
to me. I don't
Ooh.
want a dominant clean out, absolutely.
Is the sand or a clay base?
Well passed into ground.
Luscious, though.
Can we
Looks good.
confirm that?
I think we write that down. Take that to the next board meeting. Type of soil.
Are you on the board?
No. No.
Oh.
No, God, no. No, I just think that we should ask that question at the next board meeting.
It's a
AGM.
very important.
Something we should all know. Terrible catch out the back there.
Attempt.
But
You
he's
tried
only
your
seven.
best, but you didn't succeed.
Yeah.
And now STE.
Steve.
Steve.
5
12.
points to 12.
5-12.
Would you have picked it at this point in the game?
No, I probably wouldn't have. No. But this is sort of similar to the Bombay Bats where they were,
Oh, yes.
where they had 5 points.
Oh, lovely. And that's to get more points. They caught the ball and passed it, and they ran more, didn't
Side.
They ran
Holding
more.
steady.
they? And they ended up with a win. See, that's good coaching.
But yeah, and it was Barry Manilow, who's been an integral part of the back setup. He was a manager, and he actually got onto the game because they had 3 injuries in the front row. And Barry Manilow, you know, as he does,
Just
he's a
jumped
punter
in.
and he love for his club.
Yeah.
Got on the field and
Did what he had to do.
pushed.
He's quite good on the piano, Barry Manilow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Jumping
Yeah,
across.
may or may not know that. Next time you see him, just
set up because you're jumping
ask him to go
across.
slap those keys. He's quite handy.
Four.
Jay said, I said, hey.
Yeah. Barry. Beza.
If you end up in that space, you've got to bail out. You're offside.
Once again, Paul, very clear, very concise. Got my vote, man of the match.
Makes sense?
5 minutes away from Smoko here.
Mate, you go to the ball, no problem. But if you end up on their side,
5
you're
points to
offside,
12.
You've got to get back.
5-12.
Been a great day of lineouts and scrums and catch and throwing, hasn't it? What a beauty.
Yeah.
Got more text coming in here on the hotline. No, and another no. Once again, I think that is for the jeans, whether or not
The gene pool.
you wash them.
Beg your pardon, Alex Perry. Klitschkoff Perry. Hinade Miles. Banting his
SpongeBob.
way through. SpongeBob.
Big shoulders on the man.
Over the shoulder, boulder holder to
Ball turnover here.
Ball's there, ball's there.
Porteous.
Get over that ball, lads. Weasel, up the guts, takes on 3 men.
Not 1, not 2, but 3. As Hinade Miles continues to take on this encounter between
Oh,
Stratford.
what are they doing?
He was playing some Barry Manilow piano on the
He
ball
was
there, and you
slapping
can't
the
do that
keys.
stuff, can you?
Paul has called him out on that too. Great refereeing.
He knocked it on because he was holding on.
Oh, no. Good stuff, Eltham. I'm picking here. There'll be a kick for touch. Let's see how this goes.
What does he tap?
For Rocky Olsen. Hey, tell you what, mate. Imagine that. Just walking up, quick tap, bang. Doosh.
Try. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Wah, wah. Bang, bang, bang.
I would have done that type of shit that type of stuff when I was 10. Like, oh, mate, tap and go, bro. Just tap and go.
Did you do the commentary in the backyard to yourself?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I do. I often talk to myself. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm sitting there, there's conversations going on in my head, and I'm not even part of them. Outstanding. Just a fly on the wall in my own brain. Crazy out there.
Comes Stratford.
Yeah, put insight.
Hold.
I'm no meteorologist out there.
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist.
I think that's what it is.
But it looks like
there's a few Columbuses out there.
Bit of rain maybe coming through here. Let's see what happens in the next 2.5 minutes
Before intermission.
with the weather. Once again, great running here. Nice and straight.
Rocky Olsen out to Harry Hansen. The handover around the corner. Up and down.
Oh, we'll have that one.
Over the try. And
they've
that
reversed
is,
it. What happened there?
No. I'm not.
He's not sure either.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, see?
I thought he
I'm
would
not
be sure. He's pulled.
But it's clearly a tackle off the ball.
How's it tackle off the
Check
ball?
what?
You never want to tackle the
We're starting here with a.
I'm not.
off
I'm
the
not
ball.
We're not
I'm not a stickler for the rules, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. But I think Paul's just trying to figure it out in his head now as well.
Hey, Jace, what colour's your car?
Mine?
Yeah.
Japanese Racing Silver.
There, boy.
Japanese Racing Silver. That's the sparkles.
On the line.
Tint of blue.
Yeah, a little bit of a
Helium blue.
little bit of doof in there.
Tackle
a
off
little
the
bit of
ball.
doof. Yeah, love that.
Spoof.
Yours?
Yes, silver
Boys, let's get this set up.
with a bit of green.
Yeah, Moondust Silver.
Moondust silver, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's good.
I'd really miss those translucent, changing coloured cars.
Oh,
Did you
yes.
see those?
Was it the
Purple
Harlequin? Yeah, they were quite cool. It was almost like having those,
Wait, boys.
like a real life
Come on,
Hot
let's get
Wheel,
this
wasn't it?
sorted, eh?
Yeah.
You know, remember those? Wonder if you could do that to a real car, and when it rains, changes colour. Remember you used to get those Hot Wheels, and you put it in warm water, and it would change from yellow to blue. Blow
I'd be
your
into
mind.
that.
Yeah, I reckon that would be. You must be able to do it if they can do it to Hot Wheels.
No.
Scale, yeah.
I reckon you just did it on a larger scale to a regular size car. And how good would it be if it was raining and it starts changing colour?
Yep. Touch.
Be cool, man.
It would be cool.
We're here, boys. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, and they are there. He's
Take off the
right.
ball, boys.
That's great leadership there.
Is it 4 boys? 4 in? Okay, thank you.
4 boys in from Paul.
And
Hold it, so.
they've got them on the hunches here in the trenches.
Great.
Stratford Eltham ready to force their wall. There's Tukapa try to reconveniently save the
Okay, let's go,
Yeah.
use now.
defence. Mason Portis,
Clearly offside.
he reminds me of a Subaru slip diff.
Would you? Is that what he drives? What sort of cars do the boys drive? Says a lot about a man.
That should be on the team sheet each week. What
Clearly
car
offside, red,
they have.
and then 1.
It tells a lot about a person.
Once again, the rain is here. Here we go. Are we just going to... Is this a free kick or something? Just going to boot it out and go into Smoko.
Smoko.
Oh, we're still going here.
Last play here, boys.
Yeah, here we go. Thanks, Paul. Bit of overtime here for the boys. Coming into the end of the first half.
Time and a half. This first half sponsored by New Zealand Forestry,
Right, it's
Forest
knock on.
Management Consulting by
Right,
Cameron
over.
Eyre. Oh,
Advantage.
and Semi.
That's a great run there from
Got the
Stratford.
advantage for the
Oh,
knock
here we
on,
go.
boys. This
Turnover.
will be half time.
Let's go. Tall man, Perry.
Tall.
Not now, not now. Time, boys.
And that'll be
Boom. Lovely.
Half time.
Great whistle work there from Paul.
great whistle work in this first half from Paul Williams, and he continues to improve throughout this game, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He's been really, really good this whole first half here. I think he's been very clear with his calls. He's been good with his arm raises and momentum there. So, yeah, well done, Paul. Great first half, mate.
And I believe he was part of the two-door Rugby World Cup 2000 and last one where they wouldn't wear the watches of the sponsor, which he was a very, up for his rights in terms of what watch he could wear.
Well, good on him, standing up for his rights. Yeah, that's what you want. There we go. See the deck up there. Good to see the boys. Are we going to go for a quick smoko here, Joe?
We're going to go for a smoko, and we'll see you back for some action.
Round 2.
Round 2. Welcome back to Sanders Park.
Season is the same, but the second half is about to begin. In a game of two halves, this is the last one. So let's see a big half here from the guys, and let's see some great participation, and let's see rugby be the winner on the day.
Yes.
Huge out there. changed sides as they tend to do at half time, and ready to play kicky catchy pass.
Is Ube Samante looks to plop it down in the chairman's corner.
Time on.
Good call again from Paul. Lovely nudge.
He's dragged in.
Alexander Perry with a storming run. God, he's a tall man.
Oh, inside ball
Oh,
to
he's all there. Great team.
Jolans.
Carry back. Hold, boys. Yeah, thanks, Tukapa. Good work.
Paul, again, very clear, concise. Great tackle.
Hold here.
On halfway, Stratford building nicely. Show and go. Inside ball. Here's some metres made.
Scott Jury palms him back
Missed
down.
it.
Good metres here for his fantasy footy. 20 points.
Back to Obey. Oh, Richard Clough lends him the ball.
Great D there.
Brendan Coop.
Mason Porteous. Beautiful D.
Use.
Stratford out firing out of the gates in the second half.
And just a nice momentum shift from Stratford.
It's lovely. What do you think was said at half time, if you had to guess?
Look, we've been going really well.
You're on the ground first.
Yeah, I reckon he
We
probably
really
said
need
that.
to get some momentum in this game of
No,
two
two
halves,
halves.
Yeah.
because we're changing ends now, and you know,
No, you know you got to go
Things
straight
come
on
from
that
the other
ball,
way when you change ends. There's a lot for them to actually to think about at half time, isn't it? Because everything that they've done in the first half, they literally have to do it facing the other way in the second half, which could become
There's our
Bit of an
mark.
issue.
confusing. Yeah, if you've done it one way for the whole 40 minutes the first
Yeah,
time,
beautiful.
and then you're asked to go do it again, but the other
Don't
way.
mess it up.
because that can sort of happen in under eights or something. You know, you get a player who thinks
Righto,
that
they've
he's
been
on the other
excellent, boys.
team.
Let's
Well,
keep
you'd
it that
often
way
see
up.
them run in all sorts of directions,
Oh, no, mate.
which I know makes sense at the time, but once you figure out that there's two halves to it, then you sort of figure out,
Crouch!
well, that's the way you run that half,
Boy!
and then on the other half you run the other way. And once you figure that out, rugby becomes an easy game, real easy game. It's one thing that a lot of people don't understand is the simplistics around a footy game.
The simplistics of
Away,
logistics
tackler.
of that.
Yeah, leads to organised
Okay,
chaos.
holding in front, please, Tukapa. Hold there, waiting. Yeah,
Oh,
now.
great from Paul there. Great refereeing, very clear, concise. See, without referees like Paul being clear and concise, I reckon these guys might be, might have had some issues. Oh, that's a great D there.
Brendan Coop as he gets
Yeah, ball's out. The ball's out.
Johns. Very fertile Johns.
hard by fertile Jolins. That's right. Simi Balsina.
No, don't put him in. Don't put him in. The ball's there.
Yeah, guys.
Like his own man.
Yeah. Plenty of
Do you
time
know
to
what I
launch
like
that.
Jason pinning in is what he did, and I like a good pinboard
Okay,
with a bit of
outside the
photos.
22.
Oh,
Hold it,
they're
Tukapa,
great
waiting.
things to have.
Yes, now.
Back in the day, I remember being a young fella, as a teen, I'd have, this is before cell phones with cameras and whatnot.
Subs.
You'd take
Red
photos and you'd print them out, and then you'd put them on the wall, and then you'd, when your friends come around, you'd say, "Hey man, come look at my wall of photos,"
Four, was it?
and then you'd talk to them about each individual photo. A lot of them were, there was one,
That's quite cool.
they actually wrote a song about it. It's quite a good one by Nickelback. It goes, "Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh." Yeah. So that's where that come from. That song is, he had a photo board and he was basically telling his mate, "Come and look at my photo board," and that's when
Timing here.
Nickelback created that absolute masterpiece.
Oh, just a great piece of music that was.
Deep, rich,
Tackle,
compelling
away.
lyrics.
in that sort of angst of the 2000s.
Great time. Here we go. Still playing some
Foosball.
kicky passy catch.
And Maringalapel, a lizard groundhog, daisies, propels himself forward. Waita Whara.
Gets myself out of mischief there. Let's
He
go.
looks a little goosey too.
Slowing the ball down.
Great start. Great work there from Paul. Here we go. Over the top. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That was lucky. Great work whistle there. Work whistle.
Like a good
5. Off
man of the
feet.
back
Slowing
three,
the ball.
seeing a play in the develop and then being able to swoop in and put your hands firmly on the rubber ball and beat defenders.
Beat them off with both hands if you can, if you have to get to that ball.
Well, there's no reason you can't carry it any other way than having off your hands.
That's right. You got to, and that's another big thing, especially on defence and offence, on both sides of the ball and both halves of the game, is to make sure that you're beating off the opposition with both hands, to try and get that, get that edge, get that win.
Yeah.
You don't want to come in too soft. You want to go in there hard.
You do want to go in hard.
Yeah. Otherwise
especially if you've got two hands as well. You want to go in hard.
Yeah, big time. Great throw there from Weasel. The boys go to work. Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse.
Nice
It's a
on,
thing,
nice center
people.
at the back. Scrum down, strategy.
Shit, it's been a good watch today, hasn't it?
It's been...
Apologies for saying the S word. Forgot.
Oh, shit's a...
We can say that one. Just not often.
Well, you don't really want to say feces because that's...
It's a bit...
interpretation.
I don't understand what that means.
Fecal.
Is that a... Do you have that in your coffee?
Make sure you give them a gap.
I think it's the outcome of a coffee, but...
Crouch!
And chocolate for mine.
Chocolate.
Yeah, big chocolate really gets things going.
Set! Hold!
The other day I was doing a bit of driving for a couple of hours and I just bought a block of chocolate and ended up eating the whole
Hold in there,
thing,
boys.
which was a beautiful experience.
What sort of chocolate was it?
Peanut butter.
Oh, yeah, Whittaker's.
Whittaker's, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, to get through a whole block of peanut butter Whittaker's chocolate, that's pretty impressive because it's. I'm a big chocolate fan myself, as I mentioned earlier.
Chocoholic.
Chocoholic. Oh, look out. I could demo a block of chocolate, but the peanut butter one, oh, jeepers, that's very sweet.
Quite nutty.
Yeah. I think
sorry,
I'll
boys.
have
You've taken
diabetes
them in
after
there.
I eat a block of chocolate. Then it comes right, though. I've got to...
Take me back to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Please don't take me home.
That's a banger too. That may or may not have been on at the Do last night. I've got a funny flashback of I might have been cutting some shapes to that song
Is that right?
last night, yeah. If anyone's out there that saw me cutting
Just wait
shapes
for
to
them
that
to get
song last
crowd,
night, text
and
in
then
on the
go.
text machine.
So that was at the ball.
The Front
was on
Stokes
last
Memorial
night.
College of Knowledge ball for fundraising for the new gym that's going into there, yeah. Great night out.
Lay your brick.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
there's a
get
few
down
bricks in
boys.
there, and they'll be putting them together. But by all accounts, I've been told I had a great time last night.
So Steve Munro was seen out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
no,
left his
that's
jacket
fine.
there though, so
That's good.
he'd have to send his mate in to go get it. Here we go. Chook's on the charge.
Chooks on the chase. Ready to...
That's what they're doing. That's a great pass and catch and run forward we were talking about before with the bats.
Last feet, Shreddy Eltham.
Here we go.
Last feet, boys.
Nice
Keep
ball
working
once again.
back.
Clear and concise calling, letting us know what's actually going on out there. Tall man.
Okay,
Tall man.
hold in there, boys.
To another tall man.
Yeah. Alexander Perry, the great
Tackle
white height.
roll.
The great white.
Last feet. Hook out, last
yeah.
feet.
Good rig on Alexander Perry, actually. I've seen him with the shirt off. Caught me staring. Didn't mind. Sometimes I like getting caught.
Okay,
you know.
keep working
Well, when you
back,
see a
boys,
thing of
on
beauty,
side.
you've got to appreciate
Admire,
it.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, that's good defence there from Stratford. Stratford now showing some beautiful D.
Sorry, there's a fly on my lip. And
Okay, away there, Tech.
this is good D, isn't it?
Oh, it's some of the best I've seen.
Play there, mate. That's your play.
Obviously, a good contribution to good D is having a good, nice, tight line.
Big time. Yeah, you need to keep that nice and close in. They'll be a bit wet out there with this precipitation that's been happening. Here we go. Just decides to do a fake pass. Incredible stuff there. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one of those before. I don't know what we should call that. I don't know if you
You
noticed that. but
snooze,
he-
you lose.
yeah.
Pass.
He went to pass it and looked like he was in the motion of passing it, but
On the
didn't let the
line,
ball
boys,
go.
on the line.
Unbelievable
Is he
stuff
going to do
there.
that? I think he did a slight one there as well.
Oh, and he's done that.
Oh,
He's done it though. It was at the Weasel.
Does that mean he knocks
Knock
it on?
on. Scrum red.
Well,
Weasel,
I don't think that Weasel would he'd hold on to the pill, mate.
Scrum
You've
back
seen his
here, boys,
mitts.
five.
his mitts,
Yeah, he's got good grip.
like Lego hands.
Yeah. Good to see the chairman out the back there, Scott's Fleet, great beard with his camera. He is taking
Big
photos
lens.
of the rugby. See, that's on TV.
Just one request, boys. Just come up a little bit, please.
Thank you, Paul.
Control,
Especially
Alt,
here. I want your feet
Copy.
up, all right?
If you want
Forward.
to take a photo,
Let's
if
go.
you're watching on your computer, Control Alt Copy. Drag and drop, rename file,
Nice.
whatever you want.
That's right.
Please.
Incognito.
Incognito.
Yeah. Just learnt that the other day.
Crouch.
Scrums.
Boy.
Grouse, eh?
Grass.
Let's go.
Grubbing game.
Yeah.
Set.
The meat, the gristle.
8! Oh, and they're off. And they have a run here. Stratford throwing it around. And they're going all right.
Oh, bunter. Arfo are like
Yeah, we're still
Dale
inside here, guys.
Bailey continues
Use
to.
it. Yeah, fair game.
Great Perry in there
not
on
now,
the
not
D.
now. Well done, well done.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Long
ball's
man.
available. Use it.
There's number
Holding.
6, 9, 7, 4 and 8 there, all playing rugby at the same time in the second half at Tukapa. That's a shocker. Weasel gets up in the air. He must have been about 3 feet tall then. Where did he come from? Rugby,
That might
rugby,
have to
rugby,
be
as they
said.
say.
Rugby, rugby, rugby.
Last feet.
Thanks, Paul.
There's a turn
Oh.
over, I believe it's called, and
Stay
Tukapa
up. Stay up.
with the counter attack, I believe that's called as well.
Fair bit of back and forth in this game, Joe.
Back and forth, to and fro,
Yeah.
far in between.
Hold in front,
Both
forward,
teams
hold
have had opportunities with and without the ball. In the first half gone, and especially in the second half that have just started, they've both been playing rugby.
Sub.
Good stuff out there. Absolute
Time
beautiful.
off.
There's a few more of the guys playing.
In Henry miles, he's been doing a lot of miles.
The meter eater.
Who was that? Sub?
2 cents a litre.
Oh, here he comes.
A few socks down out there. We'd like to see the socks up. Bit of protection around those shins.
Yep.
Keep
Well-
yourself warm.
Just got a sub for you.
Campbell Woodmass coming on for Raymond.
Okay.
Campbell.
Time back on. Okay. Number up.
and
This-
and something that is really important is wearing shin guards if you're a hooker.
Yeah, you get kicked in there a lot, I would imagine.
Now it's Harry Hansen.
Stratford here with the defensive line. Weasel's going to get onto this. He's good. Stratford. There's some proper old school footy there. That's a good lid, isn't it? Large parting there from the
Okay, on the line
Stratford
now.
prop.
And we can see Campbell Woodmass is the only non-muddy coloured player.
Good lid.
Good lid.
Ball there.
Nice bun.
Back, boys. Advance. Line. Behind the line.
Stratford.
See if
Yeah.
they can do something magical.
Oh, great.
Oh, to Gilmore.
Catch. Give it.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Oh, good.
Blessed
try.
be his name, blessed be his name.
Yeah.
Thomas Stokes has just scrolled over like a man who wants to score a try and put his team back in the potential lead, which Mason Porteous can do at this moment in time. Hopefully he can, but we don't know that because he might not make this kick, and we can't say that, can we?
We're 100% correct there. We are absolutely speculating whether or not he will take this kick, but great stuff here. They obviously really wanted to do that try, and they did great.
They did great.
As a whole team, the participation from both teams has been outstanding. I can't wait to hear the after-match speeches from the boys, just to congratulate them both for being very, very good rugby playing teams.
And like the way he just went up the guts around the corner and pushed it through and then flicked it across and then just glided over and then put
the ball down, yeah. So that was some of the amazing stuff that, like, you can't coach that. That's just instincts there to, catch the ball and run and fall over the line is something that you either can do or can't do. And that is an absolute belter of a kick there from Mason Porteous. Oh, he has just nailed that.
Oh, just such a good strike of the ball from Mason Porteous.
How cool would it be if he could do that again a few more times today?
Oh, I'd love to see him just put it through those posts again.
Yeah, it would be cool, though. It'd make my day. So here we go, 12 all in the second stanza. 55.
35.
Great nudge.
Heat Call Taranaki for all your heat pump requirements. Call us today. 06751109.
Okay, use it now.
Jason for hot, cold, mild conditions in your living room. And back to action. Now, Brendan Coop,
don't push him into
the
it.
coupe.
Don't push him into it.
Brendan Coupe
Go, use
centralises.
now.
Oh, little
we go,
shifty
yeah.
flick there.
Nice straight in.
And a good man movement from Howard. A flick across of a jiu-jitsu.
The green belt.
The green belt. Ooh.
Here we go. The boys are flying in.
That was like a raw butting of horns from
Henry Miles
No,
giving
no,
his
no,
body
step.
no respect at all, just smashing into people. Great to see.
That's kind of like when you have a 99 car and you kind of just want to get out of the car park and a scratch is not an issue.
Yeah, forward. Boys, you got options.
I didn't say that.
Touch. You got options. Scrum along.
The post,
Scrum.
touch to park.
All right.
And that's
No,
what
no,
Henry
it's
Miles
fine.
does. And you know what? When you're in
Yeah,
a car
well,
park,
they've taken
I've
the
only
scrum
just
option,
realised
scrum
this the other day. You drive into a park.
Forward pass and the touch.
If there's a spare spot there, you can actually drive through.
Yes. And then you can drive out on the way out. It does speed up time. They've done tests on this as well. If you do drive through to the
Drive
next
through
park,
that part.
and so you're parking facing out, you'll actually save yourself over 3 minutes over your lifetime by doing that, which you can put to something that's a little bit more productive. So, note that down.
Crouch.
If you can, move forward.
Move forward.
Boyne.
Here's another scrum.
Fall forward.
God, I love rugby.
Set.
8! Yeah, the boys are off.
Nathaniel Peters got his head stuck
No
in
hands. Rush.
Alex Perry's buttocks.
Keep moving.
Some would
Six,
say
keep moving. Good job.
lucky. Others may not. Alex Perry, big man, tall man, getting up off the ground here, ready to run a dummy line.
And no, Adam Lennox.
Tackle now. Tackle away.
Good work from
Ball's
Paul
there.
Williams there with his voice. Here comes a pass and a catch.
And it is like a lot of gunge has been
Use it.
sprayed across this half.
How good was Gunge on a
Gunge.
Sydney morning, eh?
Yeah,
yes.
what now?
Unbelievable. Not what it used to be, what now, if you've watched it recently myself.
What's happened?
Well, it's not the same, is it? Not the same. Here we go.
Got the advantage.
Beautiful
boys.
rugby.
Knock on.
As
It's the
Bishop
knock-on advantage.
holds and collects the rubber ball.
Advantage.
Oh,
on.
that's a good
Knock
run.
on.
Boys
No,
dancing with each other
release.
down the
Open
field.
up.
Great run there by Stratty and Eltham. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Is it Hennade, Miles? Has he got the gas? Goosey, give a ball.
Oh!
Okay, let's settle ourselves down. Just pick the ball up first here, lads. Oh, we're off and racing. Tall man here, number 4. And we'll have that line out, 15 out. Tukapa on the charge. Momentum shift.
You like that,
We've got
Paul?
numbers from both.
Jason.
Back and forth.
Jason Pelt.
Jason Paul, JPC.
Jason Pete.
I think I might start
It's two
telling everyone to
ball.
call me that because it's
JPC.
like RTS
Oh,
and
is it straight? Okay,
WTZ and...
There's nothing wrong with
JPC.
creating your own nicknames, isn't there?
Oh no, I've got a
Yeah,
mate
was it
actually
just- sorry, my mistake.
down, I think he's still
Hot
down
guy.
south. They call him.
Thank you.
He calls himself the Rig.
Cheers, Doc.
The rig.
Got asked to from Buller actually, good lad. Asked everyone to if they could just call him the Rig from here on out. Tall man, he's 5'7".
Tall man in Vietnam.
Yeah, the Rig. Not afraid of a pint. Here we go, some more rugby.
Away, boys, away.
As they say.
Okay, holding far side. Okay,
once
9
again,
years,
very clear.
please.
Communication.
Is key.
Who's
Were
that?
you going to say that?
Sometimes it's
Yeah.
key, not always, but it is key sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, we're back to Kuman, who shows us he can kick it. Is that a 40,
Oh, he's played the game royal there. We've got away with him.
40-22?
The rain's coming down. I reckon
Yeah.
his hands must be wetter than a pot and not his pocket.
But you don't have to shoulder it, mate.
And not his pocket.
Fun
And
fact about otters, they sleep on their backs in the water and they hold hands with their mate. So sit there holding
Yep,
hands so they don't float
time
away
off.
and never snooze.
Sub,
Similar
was
to
it?
what we were doing before.
Two
Yeah,
subs
out in the rain.
boys.
It's lovely.
Piece
Who's
of
coming off, boys?
work from
5
rolling
and
on
very
into
seven.
smelly
change.
species, I must admit.
Oh, 3 and
Have you? I haven't been that close to one.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Yep. 3, 5. and
Be an
seven.
odd pet to have
Boys, just
type
hold,
of
just
operation,
hold,
wouldn't it?
just
What
give
would you
him a
do with an otter if you had it as a pet? Throw out some stuff in the water.
Okay.
Just watch
I'm
it from a
back on.
distance. Could
Yeah.
take it for a walk.
Would you take an otter for a walk? Yeah, maybe you would.
Or would you take it down to the beach or something, go for a swim, and you would make sure the
Hang out
bugger
and
comes
stuff.
back though.
As a kid, I always wanted a
Side the
penguin
five.
Yeah,
after watching Emperor Penguins.
they're pretty cool, eh? Oh, and did you ever watch the old school Batman, the 1989 one? I think it might have
The
been.
comedy.
Well, it's pretty funny now because it's reasonably terrible, but it was a serious
Tackle
movie
there,
about
boys.
Batman. Batman's this guy who's a superhero, obviously. But there's a baddie in there called the Penguin.
Was it
And
Batman?
he's
That's he's what?
He's
Fish?
Fish. The
He's
penguin,
right in
the
front
bad
of
guy
you. They can't
eats
make the
fish,
tackle,
called
12.
the Penguin in the movie
Oh, Penguin.
Doco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that one?
Still
1989. That one. That movie came out. I think it was. It's quite a good one. I like the early Batmans.
Is that which inspired the Bombay
Yep.
bats?
Bats. Yeah. Well, I think he might even be a sponsor. Are
Red
the
11.
Bombay bats sponsored by Batman?
We have to confirm
Are
that.
still, or is that
By
something?
Marvel, isn't it? That's what they're.
Sub.
Yeah.
Red 11, was it?
Good work
Boys,
there by
time is off.
Paul
Sub, red
Williams.
11.
Great arm work there from Paul, and very clear communication once again. Obviously been
Ross.
working out and doing a few 10Ks because he looks in absolute good nick, doesn't he?
50-22 on, which is unlikely.
Could just be
He's
me.
quite a
but-
good bit of a
Time back
bend in his
on.
arm when he hits
All
it
right,
up
and we
as
come,
well.
please.
Yeah, is it? We've got to make sure that's not any more than 15 degrees, or we'll be calling that a no ball. Paul, maybe just straighten that lefty about a bit further. Here we go, off the top of the line out. Catchy passy runny.
Patrick Simons.
Rip
Oh.
comes
out,
to the
play on.
field.
Weasel ends up with it. Here we go.
Oh, and Luke Taplin went to his Pink concert the other week, and since he's come back, he's never been any more different.
He's got a newfound confidence about him, I think. After seeing Pink, you would be inspired though if you got to see Pink play, didn't you?
Advantage.
It certainly changed my life, Joe.
That's right.
Not supporting body weight,
Those moments in
18.
time. Just like
Gotta stay
the
up.
Bombay Bats, that moment in time
No,
where
off
the realisation that they could be a side in this Auckland greater area. And,
Do you keep in contact with the Bats?
Shot. Okay.
It's your WhatsApp group.
Shot called.
I'm sure there is. I think they
We'll do
have
it.
a no social media policy within the team, so
Smart, yeah.
they just text.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Yeah, we want to not have any sort of
blue one.
trail of comments
Yeah.
coming
Just
from the
after
Bombay
kick.
Bats.
If the ball goes dead, we'll have a sub.
They can text, I guess, and if they're ever viewing, text in and say hello. And
On the text machine.
on the
Text in
machine.
if you're a Bombay bat. Here's a text just come through now. No, they were not a Bombay bat. Thank you for that. Oh, Mason Porteous is kicking again.
And Mason Porteous, he has unequalised the equaliser, which is
It's good for us.
Yeah,
15-12 now.
$15-12.
Can we grab a ball?
64 minutes running.
Just behind you, boys. Ball.
Lovely stuff. If you've got any questions on the live chat machine on the streaming platform, just give us a. If you've got any questions. Now,
Off the
Campbell
leg,
Woodmass
play
does
on.
a good shin pad. Retains the ball. Hinade Miles. It's just got to
Okay,
him,
this
and
will be
Harry
passed back inside the
Gilmore's
22. No, he stopped. He stopped.
sitting outside him,
Didn't see that.
and he's got plenty of energy. Samante,
Here we are, Blue.
Runs it back hard.
hard and first.
Away, yeah, well
Oh.
done. Got to his feet. Let
Home
the
and
ball
away.
go. Played it. No.
Ball
Just a
squirts out. Sideline, line out.
Okay, line out here, boys. Line out
Told
here.
you.
You told me, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Tukapa
Grass
ball.
is a bit long, eh?
He said this grass is long. Good
Yeah.
observation.
You're out, mate. You're out.
It's where you probably today you're going to wear your 6mm studs.
Yeah, you'd want some big ones in there. Get some traction. Great take.
The Natal
Yeah.
Shark, Josh Platford, he's on.
Boys working hard to get a roll on here.
Middle, he's okay.
Stratford swimming through the
Okay,
They
gates
are
of this.
rolling on very well.
Get ready to use it.
Oh, has that been touched? I'm not sure.
I bet some of these front forwards are really good mosh pitters. Really know, similar to a ruck, isn't it?
Yeah. Just get in there, get the elbows going. Give yourself some space.
Some pre-season work.
Get your mitts on that ball. Here we go. Rugby.
Richard Clough.
Oh,
To
bit of
Lennox.
confusion here.
Good shuffle back. Oh!
Oh, the
I've never
knock-on
seen it
advantage.
before, but it's a Falcon hit his back and
Tackle,
almost
boys.
catch
Tackle
it.
there. Tackle
You couldn't
there.
do that if you tried. Great skills.
Leave it now off feet.
Deontay.
Pick and go, here we go.
Yeah.
Lads,
Advantage over
really
the
good work
knock-on.
here. Tall man.
Oh!
Missed. Nah, boys.
Brendan Dent, he's hard to put down. Out to Miles.
Away, boys.
He's carried a
Slipping,
lot
lads,
today.
slipping, lads.
Miles has been in the game a lot. Nice direct running, big shoulders.
Yeah. Everyone's been filtering out. He's come in and said, I want the ball.
Yeah, give it here. Follow me, lads.
Balls
There's
there.
a storm coming. I hope it's Tukapa. Let's go, boys.
Stay up, Tukapa. Stay up, please.
Bit of filtering.
On your
11,
feet.
well, 12 minutes on the
Thank you.
clock. A strayed bite. Porteous out to Gilmore.
Another turnover here.
Knock on. Scrum down.
Stratford, get out jail. Tukapa hard on attack.
I just really want to see the centre. Gilmore just come on
Six
to
red,
it.
was it?
Outside of Miles
Six
and
red.
just go hyoing,
Bonk, straight through the guts.
straight through the guts.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Six
Do you reckon,
red, has he got eyes out
I reckon
He's
they
got it in
practice
him
that
too.
if they've been practicing that on Tuesdays,
Bit of
Thursdays.
whing.
Yeah, you need to say that. Like a slingshot. Straight through the guts. The
Who's
boys are
that,
looking good
boys?
here,
Is that
sucking in the
full?
big ones.
Okay.
Good to see the Drav out there.
Piano Man. He does a beautiful rendition of Piano
Does,
Man.
yeah.
And that's accurate.
Fields
Depends how
looking
good
glorious
your eyes
out there today.
And he actually does a
Mate, I've
good
got-
a Nickelback.
I've got 28.
Oh, go on. I'd like to hear that. I really would.
But it's a
Okay.
deeper, he sort of does
Yeah.
it in a, it's deep.
He's gravelly tones, hasn't he?
That's right.
Beautiful, though. Beautiful.
Beautiful voice.
Mason Porteous just looking over here. G'day, mate.
If anyone,
Guys,
you'd
get
have
bound up
um,
and put time back on, eh?
you'd have Drav doing the and
Okay,
in ball.
Tukapa.
Yeah.
Here we are, boys.
Like, maybe that's something they should look at doing at half time just to get the blood flowing, you know? Get a bit of blood in it.
But you don't want to have blood in your chicken when you eat it.
Okay, time
Yeah,
back
that's
on.
a sign of uncooked chicken, which could lead to salmonella.
Well, it's not proven to have it in it, is it? Like, generally.
Which one's that? The salmonella or the chicken?
Crouch.
Does chicken...
Is salmonella a type of chicken?
Mine.
You catch it from chicken, don't you?
Do you?
It's a type of food
Sit.
allergy.
Play the ball if you
Similar
can. Stay
to-
19. Stay on.
Similar
Stay
to,
on.
Probably need an EpiPen for some salmonella or something like that. Is that what you mean?
I'm not sure. Last time I had it...
Salmonella.
Okay.
Was it good?
Oh,
No,
Good batch?
thank you.
Not for
Gotta
me.
adjust,
Not for me.
gotta adjust.
You know? Not
Holding
for
in
me.
front.
But,
Back straight Eltham.
hey, you've got
That's
to give
all
me
on,
something.
all
Oh,
on,
how we
all
playing?
Oh, that's hit the tip of his finger.
has.
I've got advantage.
Tukapa with the ball. It's gone out on the
So it's knocked
22.
on in the air here. Play the scrum. Tukapa ball.
Paul Williams more brilliant refereeing there. Good arm work. Get in there, scratch the ground a bit.
Here we are, guys. We'll start here.
Yep. Good work there. Paul Williams again,
Yep.
as always.
And Uncle Brendan,
Oh,
yeah, with Denise and Neve, who's just come up from Wellington. Hello. You probably can't hear me, but anyway.
Scrum time
Crouch.
here. Tukapa ball on the attack.
Mine.
Is that just outside the 22, would you say? Or just inside? What's that?
Set.
That's the
Hold.
halfway mark.
Thank you,
Oh, no,
yeah.
it's not.
Let's see what we can drum up here. Ball out the back.
Tukapa. They've seen the park at Centre City. There's someone who's looking for the park as well. But they know they can drive through
Both sides.
and over the other line.
Let's go. Save ourselves 3 minutes of lifetime here, boys. Straight through to the next
Oh.
park.
Play on, boys. All good.
Mason Porteous looking dangerous, wrapping around the back
Last
there.
feet. Last
He's
feet.
dangerous.
Last feet. Here. Last feet.
Jack Gilmore, I liken him to sort of a young Henry Miles. That's
Hold it out.
what he was
Hold, boys.
quoted as when
Adjust.
he came into the team, and he definitely is. He's
Henry Miles again here through the guts, taking up a good
Stay
little
down.
line.
Give it. Give it.
oh,
It's fine, boys.
jeez.
Yeah,
There's
They're
a
both-
big
they're both
hat
low
on
in the
signs.
contact.
Patrick's all right.
Hope he's all right. Yeah. Who's that?
Sucking in the big ones out the back of Stratford. Turnover here. What can they produce?
Ooh.
Great running rugby. Weasel over top of that. We'll have that all day. Thank you, Paul. Told you.
Over the sop, nipple gripple from
Get your mitts
Weasel.
on
Ball
it.
down there, please.
Beating
Ball
Stratford
down
off with
there.
both
Ball
hands
down
there, Weasel.
Time off.
He's got his Lego mitts on that. And a bit of a lifeline, one would say, maybe.
My favourite. I love a lifeline. Often when I watch that show, I don't know if you've seen it.
Call a friend or
Yeah, you can phone a friend.
Captain.
What's the other options?
Captain, Captain,
Lifeline.
Ring your
call a
neighbour.
friend, ring your neighbour.
just for clarity,
Um,
I didn't see that
Jeez.
as foul play. He was actually
Hopefully
real
Patrick's
low
all
in
right there.
contact.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they were at
He's
fault.
looking like
Could
how
be
I felt
wrong
this
there,
morning.
But that's my live view, okay?
when I rang you and you're on the tramp.
Yes, I was just lying there catching some rays, getting some vitamin D,
Okay,
which
so
I
he's
needed.
going-
Looking after your noggin health.
boys,
Yeah,
yeah,
starting the
put
day
time
with
back
some
on,
good
having a shot at
sunlight.
goal. Right,
Get
yeah.
it in you.
Yeah.
In a slow amount of just up and down on the tramp, just
Yeah,
to
what
relieve
you
your
want.
muscles.
Just keep going, relax, feel like you're at zero
Yep, that's
gravity,
good. Okay,
sun coming down.
time back on, holding on. Shot a
Patrick
goal.
Syme off, back on, the tall man, Alexander Perry.
Similar
Is
sort of,
Alexander
similar
short for
sort
Alex?
of hip complexion.
I've got
Yeah.
bang on 30
Yeah,
minutes
often
now, so
one of them's taller than the other one, but like at quick glance,
a
you
few
would be
point
able
notes.
to get away with saying, I don't know which one that is,
No.
because they look the same. Mason Porteous here to smack one through the guts from right out in front.
Put it over the posts. Porteous.
Do it, man. Do it, man.
You can do it. Do it good.
Great strike. Looking good. What's that now? We go to 18-12 to the Chooks with 7 minutes remaining, just under. Big finish here, last 7 minutes for the boys. Another thing that the viewers may not be aware of is this is a full 80-minute game, so we need to play the full 80
Confirmation,
minutes.
this is a full 30-minute game.
Yep, we got 7 to go. She's all on for young and old.
For young, old, woman, children, man, child, and grandparents.
And the rest of them.
Here today.
And the rest of them, they.
Them, they, her, cat, dog.
Yeah.
And bit of a lonely view of the back three who go, shit, we've got to do something here, mate.
We're
you can
not
have
expecting that. Now here they go. Into
Harry
the mud.
Hansen.
And he's knocked that on. Man with the coolest name ever has just put one down.
And do you know what we call that? We call that mud pressure.
Mud pressure. You think Stratford would be reasonably comfortable in
Boys, yeah,
in the mud?
Yeah, lettuce type operation we've got running here.
Yeah.
Subs coming
But
in
because of Stratford's high altitude,
let's get set up.
it's also different as well.
Here's our mark. This will be as good as
sort
it
of
gets
factor.
now.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys.
Do you think that be feeling good playing at sea
Side back,
level here
on.
with a lot more
Pointing up.
oxygen in the air? Fitness should be good for them.
Exactly, they've been training on it. You'd think that would be a factor, but we
Feet up
can't always
underneath you,
confirm
boys.
that,
Feet
can
up
you?
A
underneath
lot of
you.
speculation going on just in general from us
Crouch.
today.
Speculation.
We tend to not know a lot about
Point.
much, but we can ask the questions.
You can ask
People want
questions.
to know the answers too.
Far side, clearly pre-engaged.
Good arm work there, Paul. That's a great
Far
angle
side,
there.
clearly
He's got a 90 in it.
Hold your
45.
space.
Yep, I got his weight forward on that front foot from
Free
Paul.
kick, boys. What do you want?
Set and go.
Oh, and a big
Yep.
high bump. Sort of similar to what Patrick Syme got a couple of plays ago.
Easy, boys.
An easy Tiger to Lennox. Oh,
He's put him there.
this is a good
Leave him now.
mud tussle. For those players who like a mud tussle,
It has been a ding-dong at times, this game, I'd say.
yeah,
A lot of back and forth and turnabouts.
been a lot of U-turns, isn't there? And
Oh, here we go. Took over on the front foot. Getting that D-line up hard for Stratford. Great pass and catch and pass again here. Running that same setup all day. Great tackle.
great
That's what we
tackle
want.
over
We'll
the
have
ball.
We'll have that one, Paul. Oh.
Ring a bell.
A lot of chipper coming from the sidelines here. The boys are really getting into their work.
Tackle now, boys. Tackle knee
We're in
down.
for a hell of a last 4 minutes
Yeah,
here,
good
mate.
work. Ball's there. Easy, boys. Easy.
Because if you're a clever supporter, you know that the players don't hear you anyway.
Yeah.
And if you just yell,
Yeah.
"Hurrah!"
Someone's going to hear you.
then it's pretty much the same as
You
effectiveness.
feel like you're getting. You feel like you're on there, giving the boys a little bit more oomph. It's what you need.
Getting your point across.
Yeah.
The new halfback
Put your
Houghton
arms down.
familiarises himself with the muddy ball.
Advantage. Tackle off the ball.
Jolin's into some
Play the ball on the ground
extracurricular
now.
activities there off the ball.
Tackle off the ball. 6.
Not bad hit. But they're 6 down. They need more. They need to convert a try by my math. Take the points away to the lead.
Some would say that they need to feed the backs here.
7.
Yeah,
Or some would say that they might not need to
Yeah.
feed the backs.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Time off.
One or two things
Red
could happen.
7,
Is
sub.
they could keep it in the forwards, or they could fling it out to the backs.
Balls at the back.
Let's see which way they'll go here, Joe.
Waving up like this.
Wow.
I'm never going to give you
I
a
can't
penalty
wait.
like that. And it's never over the ball.
You can just see.
Oh no. Sub made. Go.
Obey
back
Simante looking like a bald eagle haunched, viewing his prey.
Great line
Over.
outtake off the top. Stratford here onto a good roll.
Sausage roll.
Same ball.
My
Same
favourite.
ball.
And
They keep going on strong here. They're moving side to side and front ways, getting
Down
closer to
wide,
that
Red.
try line. Stratford now fling it out to the backs. One pass and up.
One pass
Use
up,
it.
one pass up.
Pick and go.
Oh, he
Stratty.
changed it up. He
Yeah.
took it off the back.
Took me by surprise. One pass and up. Stratford now battling
Move
away,
on,
trying their best to
Yeah, ball's there.
break this firm D line of Tukapa.
One pass up.
Last feet, boys.
Great work from Paul Williams there.
One pass up.
Again.
Last feet again.
And you can, here we go. One pass and up. Good rugby.
A little bit of sign from sort of like almost like a beach volleyball indication of what he was going to do. He had two fingers out
Yeah.
saying, two, go to the left.
Yeah.
Use it.
Stratford just
Leave it now.
taking their time, working it up inch by inch.
Tackle, boys. Last feet.
Oh, he's coughed it up. Tukapa get away with it. Weasel again ends up with the ball. His man has been everywhere today.
No, not yet. Yeah, not time. Hold, boys.
Let's see.
Use
Not
it.
time.
Stratford look
No, you
like
got plenty
they're out
of
on their
time,
feet.
boys.
So does Tukapa here. Minute and a half to go. Great clearing kick there by Tukapa.
One thing I do know about Stratford is that they've got a very lovely glockenspiel.
A glockenspiel. How would you spell that?
I can't spell.
Sub, Red, time off.
It's is it a real word?
Glockenspiel. Yeah.
Boys, I've said from the start,
What's a
don't look at the
glockenspiel?
clock.
A glockenspiel
Right
is
on my wrist.
where it's a
No, it's not last fight.
Shakespeare and well, I don't think it's based on Shakespeare,
Oh,
but
just
there's
yeah,
where
I agree,
the
mate. Righto.
where there is a at 12, is it
Time
12
back on,
o'clock?
boys.
I'm not sure. You
Still
can
got
confirm
it,
that
still
where
got a
there was
couple of
a
minutes to
the
go.
Romeo and Juliet. They do their little
Oh,
dance and then they go back into the.
yeah.
glockenspiel.
A glockenspiel.
If you're lucky enough to drive past Stratford when the glockenspiel is having its Romeo and Juliet thing, magical.
Beautiful. Oh, I'll note that down. Take that out. Is it a family event or is it a type of operation you go with the
I just
lads,
watched
or-
myself.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we
Stay
go.
out,
Back to
boys.
rugby. Tukapa has the ball now.
Tongue in
Use
cheek.
it.
What's that?
Tongue in cheek.
And
And
your tongue in cheek, yeah.
Use it. No, you've still got a minute to go.
We've got a minute to go here
Tackle, boys.
by Paul. And he has the whistle, so. Alex Perry takes on the ball,
just
leans into his work.
a side sort of a.
Just getting it done. Just working this one out. Last
Use it.
10 seconds just about here. The Chooks just need to keep it tight.
Tackle.
Hold the ball. Ooh,
Oh,
this is
massive.
not what we wanted. Time is up here. Penalty to Stratford.
Holding on.
And they're in striking distance.
They are in striking distance. That would be the 22 that they're standing on.
Just
For
play
mine, I
rugby,
would
boys.
suspect that they'll probably kick the ball out, take the line out from there, try and score a try to convert it to win. Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Just an insight.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take my word for it. Let's see what unrolls.
Boys, I'll let you know.
Is this where you could pull out your dunk, your tea bag? Or you get the soup and bread,
Just
dip
start,
the,
boys,
the
make sure
bread
you
and
come to
then
ground
get a
first
bit
as
of
well
butter
before
on
you
the
hammer
side.
Proper butter too. You can't have. It has to be proper butter as well. You can't use a margarine, for example. It's not the same.
Margarine.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We'll take that. Thank you very much.
No.
That's got to be a knock-on, does that, or did we win that?
I got 15 to go.
Seconds.
15 minutes to go.
I don't think so. I think he's
Last
buggered that one
one.
up.
Move. Yeah, we're time now.
Protecting it.
Yeah.
Time now, boys. Fast.
Just boot the thing out, and that's
That is
game,
time.
set, match. Tukapa today with a brilliant win over Stratford in challenging conditions, Joe. Challenging conditions. 18-12. Thoughts? Yours, please, Joe.
A game of two halves. And a game of mud that resulted in Tukapa winning.
Mud and glory.
Mud, guts, glory, beauty.
Yeah. Righto.
A few pleased men up there.
I think so. I reckon I'll be testing the kegs to make sure they're at the proper temperature. I might go and do that myself shortly.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, and I'll probably join you.
I think so.
They just roll it.
Thanks.
Right, okay.
Thanks for listening,
joining
guys.
us today.
We've more texts coming through here. Yes.
Mate, that just
It's 4:20.
Oh, well, I've got to go. We'll see you here next week,
We'll
thanks,
see you
mate.
here.
Cheers, man.
We-
if we're
Thanks,
allowed
mate.
back to do this. There are a few
What am I-
complaints, I think.
Be well. We trust you well. Sayonara. Ka kite. Anoa.
Sorry, boys, didn't mean to make you go grey like that.
Well, next week's games. Oh, okay, we'll do some next week's games.
What is next week's game?
That doesn't
We've
stop.
got graphics.
Oh, go on, look at this. Clifton, Tukapa, next weekend, out there. Inglewood, Old Boys
Out
at
there
Inglewood.
doing it.
That's a good song too, yeah. What's the rest of it? Out there
They're doing it. Is that part of a song or is that just
It's an ad,
was it an ad?
yeah. Southern Coastal,
Yeah, it is what it is.
Harwood next week. Streltham, Spotswood in Stratty. Get your
Tickets.
leave passes in and get to it, lads. Good to see them shaking hands at the end of all that. Great participation from all involved.
It's not all over until the hands are shaken.
That's right.
And that is action and done. Thank you for joining me, Jason.
Thank you for having me, Joe. Appreciate
And
it.
thank you from Shay and Riddles and Dog.
Nice one.
Boys on the camera crew. Impeccable stuff as always. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Saturday afternoon. Thanks.
Ta-ta.
Thanks for putting up for us.
This live stream is sponsored by PSL, Sound, Light and Stage.